All of you. Today in our school we are going to conduct a seminar on stress management, and for that I would like to welcome our respected principal ma'am to come on the stage and please conduct the seminar. Please ma'am.
Thank you. Good afternoon once again. Today we will see about stress-free living. You all are familiar with this word stress, so just I thought I'll deal with this, how we can live a stress-free life. So this is the stress-free life. Khushbu, please help me to move the slides. Everybody, when we live in this world, when we do our work, we sometimes feel so much of stress there is in life. So that is the reason behind taking this lecture. So yeah, I have some slides for you. The 17th century, it has been described as the age of faith. And again, if you continue, we'll see that in the 18th century, it is the age of reasoning. And again, if in the 19th century, it is considered as the age of progress. And 20th century, it is the age of stress. And again, finally, is this the age of panic or the age of peace? And if we want peace in our surroundings, we have to make a decision, and we can make the decision. If we desire peace, the most important priority of 21st century has to be the stress management. If we want a peaceful surrounding, if we want that type of environment in our workplace, we want a stressful, without a life which we can live without stress. And there is some illusions in this slide. I will just make you know, there are some illusions about stress. As it is mentioned here, you have to be a doctor to diagnose and treat stress. Next, stress is a normal, we believe that stress is a normal part of everyday life. It's not as such. Stress is purely a physical phenomenon, and a little rest and relaxation, it will go. And again, there is one more slide in which it's a definition of stress is given. Stress is the inability to manage and cope with the quantity of demands in a time given situation. Suppose we are given some task, some work is allotted to us, and that particular work we are not able to do in that criteria, we can say it can be defined as stress. Again, what is stress? Stress is a form of pain, a messenger that comes from inside which tells you that there is something you need to be changed. We can say that just it is an impulse that comes from our inside, that is a sort of pain that can be in any form, that we are not able to cope with the situation, we are not able to live in our present surroundings, that means we need a change from that situation. And the causes or trigger of stress, events, situations and circumstances, it can be at our workplace. We're all in our workplace. In our workplace, what can be the situation? That can be excessive workload. Now we are in a pressure, we have to complete so much of work. Again, we can non-cooperation from our colleagues, undisciplined, inefficient subordinates, conflicting expectations of supervisors, and lack of involvement in decision making. Sometimes we are not able to make a proper decision in our life, and that too creates stress in us. Again, we can see some stress impacts. See, all these things we can see that is directly related to our performance. It will the stress will affect our performance, our health, all the activities, about all the work, whatever work will do, that will affect. And we can follow, we can continue, and the effect can be seen at 4 levels. The stress, we can see, it's clearly mentioned, it can see in 4 levels. It can be mental, it can be physical, emotional and spiritual aspects. In all these aspects we can see. In physical aspects, the body, we can see certain changes in our body. We may fall ill, we cannot do the work in a proper way. And mental also, we can see we are unable to make some decision in our life. Emotional factors, we can some feelings and all that are related to that. And of course, the last and most important one is the spiritual one. We cannot sit for a while to meditate or to pray. That's the most important aspect. So all these 4 factors, when we are in a period of stress, when we undercome stress, all these 4 factors, which are all very essential in our life, all these are equally they are affected. We can move forward. This is quite simple. Physical stress of the sense that can be seen in our body. We can see so many of heart attack cases and all because of overthinking and because of all stress and all, heart attack reasons, headaches, and all these factors, physical factors we can see, this can cause. And because of that, people, they shift to alcoholism also. That's also, it's not proper, and that cause harm to their body itself. And again we can see, we can move forward, we can see mental effects of the stress also we can see. We feel very tired, we feel not like doing any work, that mental pressure is there. Yes, and guilt factor also comes, we are not able to complete that work, and we feel that, we feel offended. So all these factors are the mental aspects, and short temper, anger, all this, because we are not able to do that, we are not unable to cope up with the situation, we get in a tensed, that causes anger within us. And the stages of stress can be seen. In the initial stage is the alarming stage. Suppose somebody is giving you, that the brain impulses are alarming you, then your adaptation, that situation, you are falling in that situation, and then finally it's exhaustion or breakdown. So it's very harmful. And again we can move. Stress syndrome is the first stage, as I just have told you. It's just an alarm, that will get an information, and the second stage is the adaptation, and the body sometimes it get adapted to that stress level, and we keep on doing the work which is not important for us. We do the wrong things, and again we can see what are the results of stress, what the outcome. See, if a person is in a stress, is leading a stressful life, his mental stage, it's out of control, and is feeling complete hopelessness, is not motivated, lack of enthusiasm, is not happy with his present situation, and he is thinking something better will happen, and draining of self-esteem, he is not motivated, lack of positive energy, all these factors that come. And the truth about stress is, the first most important thing is that you are the creator of stress. Whatever things, overthinking, and we are not able to do something in a proper way, so we ourselves responsible for that particular stress in ourselves. And negative thinking, of course, is also most important thing. Always we should have a positive approach. Whatever may come, we should not enter all that negative feelings should not come into us, and we become the prisoner of our own creation. Further we can move ahead. And how to manage stress is the most important thing. The key to stress management is the ability to change the quality, the way of thinking. We can change, we can